Life in that eternal, it's a heavyweight. Every night I pray to Yah that you sing heaven's gate. Jehovah Jireh, provider, may He grant you the grace to have a seat at the table, let there be no mistake. He wants you, yeah, He wants you. He loves you much more than you could know. He sent His Son to save us, then ask us all just to choose Him. No curse of flesh, so that resurrection would still redeem the soul and life forever brought by the Spirit. You should just let Him know. See me, you don't even wanna see me. Been so running out of time and money. Why should you believe me? Gave me everything I asked for. What have I got today but weeping? Took every penny that I had and lost what should be safe for keeping. I can't breathe cause I'm disgusted. Should be beaten, should be judged. I ran away, I broke your trust. I fought your love, you gave me every chance to change, but still I had to live it up. I lived my life like everything you did for me was not enough. Life in that eternal, it's a heavyweight. Every night I pray to Yah that you sing heaven's gate. Jehovah Jireh, provider, may He grant you the grace to have a seat at the table, let there be no mistake. He wants you, yeah, He wants you. He loves you much more than you could know. He sent His Son to save us, then ask us all just to choose Him. No curse of flesh, so that resurrection would still redeem the soul and life forever brought by the Spirit. You should just let Him know.
Even run as far as I can. I've been afraid to run to you, but you say breathe, my son, and just trust that I am. You may not see the end of the road. Come home.
If only as a servant in my Father's house. Something's changing in me. If I live like a slave, then it's my pride that I can't wait another minute. It gets worse till I see home and it's settled. I'm choosing death or out. I ran fast with my legs in search of disaster. Hope was on the verge of desperate, so reckoning the way to pass. And this was wretched. I kept wretched sin, reckon that which was blessed. The record best that brought the death, but God bless us. Pursue the heavens, blessing. Life in that eternal, it's a heavyweight. Every night I pray to Yah that you sing heaven's gate. Jehovah Jireh, provider, may He grant you the grace to have a seat at the table, let there be no mistake. He wants you, yeah, He wants you. He loves you much more than you could know. He sent His Son to save us, then ask us all just to choose Him. No curse of flesh, so that resurrection would still redeem the soul and life forever brought by the Spirit. You should just let Him know. Life in that eternal, it's a heavyweight. Every night I pray to Yah that you sing heaven's gate. Jehovah Jireh, provider, may He grant you the grace to have a seat at the table, let there be no mistake. He wants you, yeah, He wants you. He loves you much more than you could know. He sent His Son to save us, then ask us all just to choose Him. No curse of flesh, so that resurrection would still redeem the soul and life forever brought by the Spirit. You should just let Him know.
Even run as far as I can. I've been afraid to run to you, but you say breathe, my son, and just trust that I am. You may not see the end of the road. Come home, and from the darkness home, into the Father's arms. Come home, so safe at last. You don't have to run anymore. Come home.
Life in that eternal, it's a heavyweight. Every night I pray to Yah that you sing heaven's gate. Jehovah Jireh, provider, may He grant you the grace to have a seat at the table, let there be no mistake. He wants you, yeah, He wants you. He loves you much more than you could know. He sent His Son to save us, then ask us all just to choose Him. No curse of flesh, so that resurrection would still redeem the soul and life forever brought by the Spirit. You should just let Him know.